During the UK, you're probably not having a fantastic day. It's actually some storms coming. But right here, right now, in case you don't know, I'm on an epic road trip in Spain, and right now we are in desert, much only desert, and it's a fantastic day. Anyway, enough of that. I want to use this video to talk to you guys about something really serious. It's not something I've dealt with before, it's something entirely new to me. Well, this is an issue that affects 1 in 4 people in the UK. That's right, mental health. So about 5 months ago, I realised that something wasn't right. And I'm not talking the usual winter blues I get every year when the weather's crap and I'm not out biking, I'm not climbing, I'm not doing any of the things that make me tick. I'm not even talking about holiday blues when I come back from travelling and I wish I was away in the campervan again exploring. No, this was something different. This was something that was affecting every single aspect of my being. My confidence, my energy levels. I felt like I just lost my mojo. A couple of things like that. I just felt this overwhelming sadness. It really started to go down. My relationship, my ability to be creative. It was horrible. It was just entirely. My girlfriend came down one morning and weird, unknown reason, I had restless night's sleep, that was another thing. I can't get to bed early, when I sleep. And I was struggling to get proper sleep for a while. Jen came down into the kitchen and I tidied home, I sat there, she's like, "Are you alright?" I just broke down in tears. I said, "No, I'm not. I need help." So we addressed the issue, spoke to various friends, family about it, and I went to the docs. Sure enough, the first thing he wanted to do was put me on antidepressants. Apparently 15% of the UK population are on some form of antidepressants, and I just didn't want to be another statistic. I wanted to fix this issue, but I wanted to do it my way. So the same first step to fixing any problem to accept the job, right? So the next step is identifying the root cause of that problem. And I thought about this long and hard, and I kind of put it down to 4 main factors. So I'm going to outline them now. I'm not going to go on too long because I do know I've got a habit of rambling. I'm going to try and identify these points so that I can use this to hopefully fix this problem. Okay, so that's where this trip comes in. We've had this trip planned for a while. Instead of going in the summer months for 3 months like we normally do, we decided to mix things up and go in the winter months. In fact, as I was feeling this overwhelming sadness, I started to think that maybe it was the stress of being ready for this trip financially and other reasons that was some kind of contributing factor. So I thought, right, let's set us a challenge here. We're going to have 90 days to fix my mental health and hopefully get my zest for life back. So the first factor was easy enough. I think everybody can relate to this in some way, especially anyone that runs a business or is self-employed. And that's work stress, or let's call it the work-play balance. Running my main business now is running a tattoo studio. and it can be incredibly stressful. I've got a team of guys that I have to look after. I've got a steady stream of clients in and out of the studio. There's obviously a lot of legal requirements and hygiene requirements, etc. There's a lot of red tape. Not to mention, of course, with the current economic situation, this cost of living crisis that we're going through, it's a tough business to be in, especially at this time of year. Yeah, it can really put some pressure on you, and yeah, that one was easy to identify. Okay, the next one I'm going to call prioritizing passion. Okay, so I am the kind of guy that gets mad passionate about hobbies and pastimes that I get into. I'm passionate about all kinds of outdoor sports: mountain biking, kayaking, mountaineering, climbing. Yeah, the list goes on. I'm all about the outdoor stuff. But for the last 18 years, there's been one pastime in particular that has shaped my life, and that's kickboxing. Up until 2017, I competed in this sport for 10 years, eventually representing England and bringing home some medals. When you do any kind of sport at a serious level, it dictates all kinds of aspects of your life. You have to finish work at a certain time to get to the gym. You have dietary specific requirements. You're watching your weight. You have to get up early, several days of the week running. Yeah, it shapes who you are. It's all the people you associate with are in that scene. It's what you talk about. It becomes you. So when for whatever reason you retire from that sport, whether it be age or injury or anything, anyone that's done this kind of thing will know that leaves a big void where something used to be. So the next one, number 3, again, is something that everybody's going to be able to relate to, and that's quality time with your loved ones, family, friends, your partner, your kids. Yeah, with both of us running businesses, we're very busy and highly stressed all the time. Also, being a tattoo artist, I work weekends, so when my partner's off, I'm at work, and yeah, we end up missing each other like ships in the night. And yeah, even having time to see your pals and go out socialising is in short supply when you're busy. Yeah, sometimes I guess you don't realise how busy you are, and it's easy to make an excuse that, oh, I'm too busy for this and that. And yeah, I definitely realised I was starting to miss the girls. My son's moved out recently, so I don't see him as much as I used to. I don't get as much time to go on big epic walks with my dogs, and anyone that knows me knows that the dogs are a massive part of my life. My daughter is growing up and becoming a lady now, a young lady. She's 17, about to embark on the next journey of her life, which is further education. This, in effect, is going to affect our ability to go on long travels, at least for the next couple of years. So this is definitely, I knew it was going to be hard for Atlanta accepting this, but didn't realise it was going to be as hard for me. So this is definitely factor number 3. So finally, number 4 is creative block. I'm a creator, I'm a creative guy. Obviously my main source of income now is as a tattoo artist and running a tattoo studio. But not just that, throughout my entire life recently, I've been a creator. I've created things, whether it be vans that I've converted, conversions I've done in my property, converting the space I had in the property to the tattoo studio that it is now. I've got a boat project on the go. I've always got projects on, but just recently my creative mindset has gone. Now I don't know whether this is a factor to why I've been feeling the way I'm feeling, or whether the way that I've been feeling has been a factor to why I'm not feeling creative. It could just be a vicious cycle, but yeah, this is definitely factor number 4. There we have it. I've outlined what I think are the main causes for this problem. Now I've got to find a way during this 90-day trip around Spain and back home to England to come up with a way to solve this. And I don't want to do this in the way that I normally use my trips. I don't want to use them as an escape. I don't want to escape from my problems, because at some point I'm going to have to come home and they're still going to be there. No, I need to use this time to not only escape from my problems, but find long-lasting ways I can implement solutions that are going to help me and my mental state in the future. I hope I haven't rambled on too long there, because I know I've got a habit of doing that. But I really wanted to create this video as a reference point, so that I can see where I'm at in, who knows, 3 months, 6 months time, and see if it's worked. I definitely don't want to be where I was before, and I seriously want to avoid having to take antidepressants. If you guys can relate to this, please drop something in the comments. Even better, if you've been around before and you've got some ideas or some solutions to that, I'd love to hear them. This is a new chapter for me, the whole video vlogging thing. Lots of my friends have been telling me that I should do this kind of thing, because I go on lots of adventures, I do lots of cool sports, and I'm always creating wacky stuff. And yeah, apparently everyone's been telling me I should do this for a long while, and I've put it off, but I've bit the bullet now. This is my first video, but there's going to be more. I'm going to document the whole trip and any ideas that I come up with while I'm on this trip that are going to help my mindset. I'm also going to be brainstorming. I'm going to be trying to get my creativity going and coming up with things that I can do when I get back home. I'll be trying to upload a video once a week. We've got loads of cool stuff planned for this trip, so that these videos aren't all going to be on this kind of tone. There's going to be some adventurous stuff. Of course, there's going to be lots of my dogs, and just generally seeing the sights of Spain in the winter in a van. So it would be a massive help if any of you guys could click that subscribe button and like, and then you won't miss out on any future videos. Like I say, I'll try and do one a week, but that all depends if I'm getting the cool content to do a video. Okay, thanks for bearing with me. Let's see if we can make this happen, eh? 90 days to come up with a solution to live a better life and feel better in my general mindset.